Hey guys, how's it going? Rich here with a review on the iPhone 5. So, just to start it off I love the new look of the black one. I originally had ordered the white one, and I found that the white one was too much like the 4S. I don't know. Yeah, it was a little bit extended, but once again, I found the black has a much nicer look. I was very happy to see when I first opened this up the fact that they finally put the headphone jack on the bottom. I know a lot of people like it also because when they're jogging they like to have their phone, I guess, upright in their pocket, and this means it's upside down. But seriously, when you're reaching in your pocket to change a song, you're usually reaching into your pocket and grabbing it like this and then pulling it out. I don't see why it's such a big issue. That was a big complaint I was reading about. The reason why I love it being on the bottom, of course, is a lot of people were going into Apple when they had damage done to their iPhone, and they'd say, oh look, you've got water damage because of water getting in through the headphone jack. Kind of crazy, but yeah, it was a big issue. I'm glad they finally put it on the bottom, and now at least, you know, if you get, say, an OtterBox, you can cover the headphone jack easily enough so it still prevents dust and everything getting through. Another cool thing that I love about the new iPhone is, of course, the new connector. It sucks that this wasn't out originally because now everyone's got to change their docks and they've got to buy all new cables. For example, my car. I've got to buy one for my car still, but good luck trying to get a hold of them right now through Apple. Apple's so back-ordered and everything else, like usual. But other than that, I love how the connector is reversible. You can be lying in bed and in the dark, and you go to connect to your iPhone, and now you don't have to worry about trying to ram the connector in the wrong way, as sexual as that sounds. But yes. The other cool thing, I guess, is, of course, having an extra row of apps. I had a lot of friends that asked me why I bought this phone over the Galaxy, and that was, of course, with the OtterBox and everything, I can still touch the corner of the screen. I know with the Galaxy S3, it's got the bigger screen. I didn't quite like how it felt in my hand, and for me, I mean, before everyone starts destroying me because I'm not, you know, I'm not purposely trying to bad talk the S3. The whole reason why I went with the iPhone is for my phone, I wanted just to work. And that's what iPhones are great for. They just work. You don't have to worry about trying to update ROMs. All you do is you go to settings and general and press software update. I know there's so much more you can do with the Androids, but the thing once again is with iPhones, the App Store, the apps are legitimate. You know that everyone has to get like licensing through Apple just to be able to post apps on it. You don't have to worry about searching through all the crap, and they just work. That's basically it. I mean, I've got my PC for tweaking around with, and I can do all the cracks and shit that I want on that, but yeah. Anyways, though, another disadvantage that I don't like about the iPhone is the fact they went smaller with the SIM card. I know they had to because of the width difference and how much lighter it is, but the thing is, with the SIM card being smaller now when traveling, trying to get a hold of these SIM cards if you buy an unlocked one is going to be just even more crazy. I really hated the fact that I recently went to Germany with an iPhone 4S, and getting even the micro SIMs right now is, you know, can be crazy. But of course you can download the template from online and just cut your full-size SIM into a micro, but you can't really do that with a nano, because I think it's not only just the size of cutting it out, but you also would have to like sand it down just to be able to fit it in the new SIM card slot. So that's one thing I didn't like about it. Of course, I'm on the edge about the new apps. I think they could have and should have stayed with Google for their maps. Their maps are, well, I guess there's always going to be bugs when you launch something new, so we'll have to see when they release, you know, 6.1 or something like that, see how it's all going, and stuff like that. Thing that I love about the new iPhone is the fact they finally centered the camera. If you look at what the new OtterBox will say, they don't have to have that mesh cover or anything because the cameras and everything's different. Now they've got everything right here, so you only have the one slot cut out with the new OtterBox. And I love the new back, how it's metal. I hated that glass back. I had enough friends. I didn't have it happen to me because I always had mine in the OtterBox, but I had friends come up to me and their entire back was cracked all the time. I even just seen it with recently with a friend's phone. He was saying to me how much better his 4S was than mine, and then he popped it out of the case. He says, "Holy crap, how did I crack that?" But yeah, I'm glad they changed the back. I love they finally did the black all the way around the band. It's like I said, it's a much nicer looking phone without, you know, having the silver band. Now it's got the black band, and the new connector is great. It just sucks that it's such a big back order right now on them. And I love the fact that the headphone jack on the bottom. The Wi-Fi, it's insane. I love having 150 megabytes per second through my end router. Once again, for people that are wondering about that, there has been a lot of complaints about people online. Hey, I'm not getting that kind of speed that was promised. But the thing is, what they don't realize is you have to have a nice router to be able to do it. You can't just be expecting, hey, I got a Shaw modem and I'm not being able to get, 150 megabytes a second and stuff like that. Maybe look at a Linksys, get yourself a dual band router, and go that way. Anyways, that LTE is always good. I am finding that LTE drains the crap out of your battery really quickly. I know Apple's saying that, hey, it's supposed to last really long. I think it was 8 hours. I don't know. My 4S on 3G seemed to be lasting a lot longer than this does on the LTE. But when it's on 3G, it still lasts pretty long. And if you're not constantly searching the web, you can leave it on LTE mode. But once again, if you're someone who is constantly at work, we'll say sitting in a booth, or if you do security work and you're just sitting there and you're constantly checking your phone and searching the web, you're going to kill your battery really quickly. There are, like I said, there's some good updates. I like having the extra band of icons, and of course I finally bought myself a 64 gig, so I finally loaded this thing with my music. Other than that, I mean, that's my review really on the iPhone. I think it's got its pros and its cons, but after Apple sorts its stuff out with the back orders and sorts itself out with the map situation, I think it'll be a lot better phone. Other than that, that's my review. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me. I'm always, learning stuff new every day on the phone, and we'll see how it goes. Anyways, thanks again.